Wondered the difference between a fiddle and a violin.
We can all find this out this weekend at the East Texas Symphony Orchestra's upcoming concert. Richard Lee is here to tell us all about it. Thanks for joining us this morning.
It's a pleasure.
Mr. Lee.
Good
Okay,
morning.
so
Richard,
answer the question. What's the difference between a violin and a fiddle?
Well, you know, I think at the end of the show, I hope people realize that there essentially is no difference. It's an approach. The instrument itself is the same, essentially. Of course, when you play the fiddle, it's a different style of music, and it's a different way of learning that style of music, and classical music is, of course, its own little domain, but the instrument itself is exactly the same. And I think this is one of the concerts I'm most proud of this season, because it does seem to bridge a gap that people perceive between classical music and other kinds of music, and part of my job is to make sure that people understand that music is music at the end of the day. They're different kinds, but it's all the same stuff. It's supposed to make you feel happy, it's supposed to entertain you, it's supposed to move you, it's supposed to sort of trigger emotions. It's all good. So this is one half of Natalie MacMaster, who's this incredible Celtic fiddler who is so talented and so charming, and pretty good looking too, actually. When I say that, that doesn't count in our business.
Go, of course, yes.
Yes, all you deaf people out there, just go, because she's. Yeah. Anyway, I shouldn't say that. That's rude. But she's a very talented lady. And Mark, our concertmaster Miller, will be playing the classical stuff. It'll be a bit of both, and they play duet. The point being, you know, let's play something together that sort of combines our styles and show the world that it's not so different.
What makes her a Celtic performer?
It's just the way she is. So she grew up in a place in Canada called Nova Scotia, New Scotland, and the Irish and Scottish influence there is very heavy. And that's just a real kind of her style. I guess it's very much like the fiddling style you'll find here. It's a lot of jigs and dances. And
she dances while she plays?
Yes.
That is really amazing.
You know, it's actually really important because it actually adds percussion. You hear this, and
so
she's doing that with
her
it.
Feet
yes.
While she's playing?
It's the most amazing thing, and for me it's like, okay, I know how fast she's going because I can hear her feet stomping around. It makes my job a lot easier, but I've always wondered how people can do that, because I can dance and I can play, but I can't do both.
Together at the same time.
Well, I mean,
harder.
you know, I don't know. She's a very talented. She's one of the finest Celtic fiddlers that I know, and she's also a very charming individual, which makes it even an added bonus.
Now, you were saying that this is one of the most exciting that you're looking forward to this year. Why is that?
Because again, I think what I like about this concert is that part of our mandate is to make sure that we present good music. And a lot of the music we present is classical music, after all. We're a symphony orchestra. That's fine. It's great, in fact. But part of my job is convincing people that classical music is just music, too. You know, there's nothing scared or scary or snobby about this kind of music. It's just music that everyone should listen to once in a while. And the fact that we're combining this Celtic and classical idea together in a concert that makes sense to me, I think is one that I hope will be interesting to a broad number of people.
And tell us about the event, when it is, where it is, and how they can get tickets.
This Saturday, at the Cowan Center, 7:30. Tickets, ETSO.org, and there's a phone number here. I don't know if it's on the screen, but it's 903-566-7424. Tickets are still available. It's selling very, very well. Because again, I think this is the hope that people will come to hear fiddle violin music and hopefully like both.
It sounds really exciting.
I think it will
coupling both of them together.
Yeah, that's what I like about it.
And shedding a new light on classical music.
Yeah, or the other way too. There are people who don't know fiddling music, who listen to classical music all the time and know nothing about that, and they come for the classical.
It's the best of both worlds, really, that
night. You get to really see both worlds and sort of decide, hopefully at the end of the day, that they're really similar and they're both great in their own way.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
It's a pleasure.
This will be an awesome event. Thank you so much.
Hey.